please remain standing for the invocation that will be offered today by Bernard Thomas and the national anthem that follows, led by Dr. Sarah Wee. We invite and encourage you to join Dr. Wee in the singing of our national anthem.
Dear Lord, thank you for this wonderful day that we have upon us. Thank you for each and every student that is gathered here today. Thank you for getting families, friends, and loved ones here safely. May we be joined here today to honor and celebrate the wonderful students of Troy University. Lord, we join to celebrate those who thought they were not going to be here, those who thought about giving up and didn't, and yes, even those who thought 8 a.m.s were boring and not it. To those who graduate today, I pray that you will feel loved, appreciated, and celebrated by those around you, including this university. Lord, you are so good, and as I stand in this arena, surrounded by accomplished, soon-to-be graduates, I see that we are truly blessed beyond measure. Be with us during this ceremony, and be with us during this day. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Chancellor. Dr. Hawkins is a highly respected leader within higher education and has a deep passion for the growth of Troy University and providing both a superior collegiate experience and a high-quality education, preparing students for the opportunities that lie ahead. Under his leadership, Troy University has seen an unprecedented era of growth and progress. The university now is ranked by U.S. News & World Report among the top 20 regional public universities in the South. The university's academic portfolio has been expanded to include doctoral degrees in nursing, sport management, and global leadership. Today's intercollegiate athletics programs are among the very best in the nation and have been playing at the Division I level for many years. And more than $400 million has been invested in campus construction across the 4 Alabama campuses. The university has indeed made the transition into an international university, enrolling students from 76 nations around the world while offering study abroad experiences around the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the Chancellor of Troy University, Dr. Jack Hawkins, Jr. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you, Dr. Tatum, and thank you for your great service. Before I say anything about what I had intended to say, let me thank Dr. Lance Tatum. He's served this university extraordinarily well in many roles over the last 25 years, and he is in the process of retiring, and on June the 1st, he will become the next president of Northwest Missouri State University. Lance, please stand up and let us say thank you for your great service to Troy University. Thank you. It's my pleasure to bring greetings to you on behalf of our Board of Trustees and welcome you to a day that I think we would all concur would be the most important day of the year, or at least one of the most important days of the year. Certainly it is for our graduates and their families. Today we'll graduate 870 students from 22 different states and 8 different nations. It's truly a diverse population, and I know you're going to go out into the world and make a difference. But before I begin any formal remarks, let me recognize our stage party. And I'll ask them to stand. Please hold your applause until we have introduced all of those special people, and then we can recognize them as a group. The Honorable Gibson Vance, our President Pro Tem of the Board of Trustees, Brigadier General Ed Kroll, the Vice President Pro Tem, the Honorable Karen Carter, the Honorable Senator and General Gerald Dial, the Honorable Roy Drinkard, who this July will celebrate his 103rd birthday. And I might add, too, he was part of that greatest generation, a Marine who fought in the South Pacific. So we're proud of Mr. Roy and his service. The Honorable, the Mayor of Andalusia, Earl Johnson, the Honorable Charles Nayland, and the Honorable Senator Kim Ward. Our speaker, and I will elaborate just a bit about our speaker's background, but the Right Reverend Dr. Glenda Curry, who is the Bishop of the Episcopal Diocese of Alabama, and Mr. Bernard Thomas, who delivered that beautiful invocation. Bernard is from Detroit, Michigan. Our administrative leadership, and please let me thank them for their great work on behalf of this university. Again, Dr. Lance Tatum, our Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jim Bookout, the Senior Vice Chancellor for Financial Affairs and Online Education, Mr. Sohail Agbotwala, the Senior Vice Chancellor for Student Services and Administration, and Brigadier General Rick Boutwell, the Senior Vice Chancellor for Advancement. Representing our academic colleges, Dr. Stephen Taylor, the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Judson Edwards, the Dean of the College of Business, Dr. Michael Thrasher, the Dean of the College of Communication and Fine Arts, Dr. Carrie Palmer, the Dean of the College of Education, and Dr. Jay Garner, the Dean of Health and Human Services, and Dr. Mary Ann Templeton, the Dean of our graduate school. Other members of the platform party include Dr. Hal Fulmer, the Associate Provost and Dean of Undergraduate Studies, Lieutenant Colonel Aaron Dunnigan, a Troy graduate but also heads our Air Force ROTC program, Theo Tonez, and we're proud that Theo was recently elected SGA President, Dr. Marty Olive, who is the recipient of the Wallace D. Malone Jr. Distinguished Faculty Award, and he had the honor this morning of carrying the university mace. A few special guests I'd like to recognize. All of you are special, and I'll just call attention to a few. Dr. Jimmy Baker and Mrs. Baker. Dr. Baker is a Troy graduate, but he also serves as Chancellor of the Alabama Community College System. Mr. Drew and Miss Maria Kennedy. Ms. Kennedy is the Executive Director of the Daniel Foundation of Alabama that's been so helpful to Troy University. Miss Sylvia Johnson, the wife of Trustee Earl Johnson. And last but not least, my First Lady, Miss Janice Hawkins. Please join me in thanking and welcoming all these people. Thank you. I hope all of you will remember Sunday is a very special day. And if you forget it, you probably, like me, would be in a lot of trouble. It's Mother's Day. In fact, I think every day should be Mother's Day. But Mother's Day is a special day. Mothers are special always the cornerstone of the family. I'd like for all the mothers in this arena today to stand up and let us say thank you. We give you one day, but we need to give you every day. Thank you. Thank you so much. This month is also a special month, and it needs to be every month, and perhaps in the minds of most it is. But this is a month that has been declared as National Military Appreciation Month. I hope all of you know that patriotism and love of country runs deep at Troy University. We know freedom is not free. It takes those who are willing to go in its defense to maintain that freedom for all of us. I'd like to ask those on active duty, our veterans, reservists, and the spouses of those folks to stand up and let us say thank you on behalf of a grateful nation, the military. Thank you so much. To the class of 2023, just a message or two. You'll be called upon to make a difference in the communities that will embrace you. I would remind you of the words of Mother Teresa. She said, everyone can do something, and it's true. This thing called a democracy is delicate, and it takes the best effort of all of us to keep it afloat, to maintain our communities in a healthy way. And all of us have that responsibility. I encourage you to remember leadership. It will be the key. I want to welcome you to our alumni family. You join a family of 165,000 located in every clime and place around the globe. And we're proud of all of our alumni. On behalf of the National Alumni Association, I'm pleased to advise you of a special gift. And that is you will receive 1 year's free membership in the National Alumni Association. But the board has encouraged me to remind you it's 1 year. You know, the value of your degree is not static. It'll either increase over time in value or it'll decrease. It's certainly not our intent to see it decrease, but it'll take all of us working together and for you to support your alma mater to continue to add value to that degree. We want it to be worth more 20 years from now than it is today. So stay involved, do well, and remember your alma mater. Be part of it. It was Winston Churchill who made the statement. He said, you make a living by what you get, but you make a life by what you give. And it's really true. The older I get, the more I recognize the importance of relationships. And it's not that financial portfolio or that portfolio of things. It's the portfolio of lives touched. And all of us have a responsibility, I think, to give to others and to communities that will be part of your future. As I talk about service to others, it's my pleasure to introduce to you a very, very special person, a special leader, one who has spent the last 30 years giving herself in service to two very important institutions. On January the 9th, 2021, the Reverend Dr. Glenda S. was seated as the 12th Episcopal Bishop of the Diocese of Alabama. She was the first woman ever elected to that position. She began her service to the priesthood in 2002. However, before joining the ministry, Dr. Curry had her own ministry, and as she was served as part of our executive leadership team at Troy University. We brought her gladly to Troy more than 30 years ago, and she initially served as the dean of our School of Nursing. She was such an extraordinary leader that when we had an opportunity, we asked her then to serve as president of our Montgomery campus. And in that role, Dr. Curry was instrumental in so many important initiatives. Perhaps one of the most important, and she had a direct hand and worked very directly with Miss Rosa Parks as we planned, built, opened, and have operated for more than 20 years the Rosa Parks Museum, which is a treasure in the civil rights movement. It's a treasure in the state of Alabama, and much of that can be attributed to our speaker this morning. Dr. Curry began her career as a nurse before she moved into higher education. In fact, she served in the Army Reserve, rising to the rank of major, so she understands service to our great country. She holds the PhD from Oklahoma State University and her Master of Divinity from the University of the South. Bishop Curry is married to Dr. William Curry. Bill was head of the Alabama Medical Association at one time, and he's a professor of medicine today at UAB. They're the parents of an adult daughter, and they have 7 grandchildren. Please join me in welcoming home just a remarkable lady, a great friend of this university, and a great service in God's great kingdom, Dr. Glenda Curry.
Thank you, Dr. Hawkins, and thank you very much for inviting me to come back home. It was a real treat to stand in the, the entrance here and watch all of you walk through and to see how happy you are and how excited you are, and to be part of that is a real gift and a real blessing. Go nursing students. They were really waving. So I'm delighted to be here and to see some old friends and make some new friends. It's hard to imagine. I can remember when this building wasn't here. So you certainly have done well, Dr. Hawkins, you and your team. I read a story about a woman named Alice who promised to bake a cake for her church bake sale. She made an angel food cake, but when she took it out of the oven, the center of it dropped flat. And she didn't have time to make another one, and so she searched her house for something that she could use to prop up the center of the cake. And she found what she needed too in the bathroom, a roll of toilet paper. So she put it inside and iced it all up, and it looked great. And then she instructed her daughter, she gave her daughter some money, and she said, "Go to the bake sale when the doors open. Take this cake, buy my cake back." And when the daughter got to the sale, the cake had already been sold. And Alice was mortified, but there was nothing she could do about it, but at least her name was not on it. Well, the next day, Alice went to a friend's home to play bridge. And after the game, a fancy lunch was served. And to top it off, there was a cake. In fact, the cake. And Alice started out of her chair to warn her hostess, but before she could say a word, another lady exclaimed, "What a beautiful cake! Where did you get it?" Her hostess replied, "Thank you very much. I baked it myself." We are all works in progress. And that little story helps me remember that even the most well-adjusted and talented people among us is still being formed. There's always room for growth. That's probably the last thing you want to hear this morning, because graduation means you've completed something, right? Right, and you have. And every time I've graduated, I've always believed I was finished, I was done, I was completed. But the truth is, I had a long way to go, and each of you has many miles to go on this vocational road that you're on. None of us is ever finished until we are, and on top of that, none of us is truly in charge. But enough of all that, I'll ask the obvious. What will you be when you grow up? What's your plan for the next chapter We don't get to stop here for more than maybe a day or two. Where are you headed? I'm guessing if you're graduating, you're being asked those kinds of questions, or maybe you're asking those things of yourself. In my own journey, after growing up in a family with pretty modest means, I began by thinking I was going to be a nurse forever, and I guess once a nurse, always a nurse, which I became when I graduated the first go-round. When my interest turned to work with children, I went back to school, and before too long, I found myself teaching nursing and moving on to postgraduate education in academic administration. And then on my winding vocational road, I found myself leading Troy University in Montgomery. And at the very same time, I began to hear God calling me in a new way, and much to my surprise, I went back to school again, to seminary, which led me where I am today. It is not what I imagined I would be doing when I grew up. Rather, you see, something else got involved, a power, a force greater than me, and of course, as a Christian bishop, I'd call that power God. But regardless of the name, God has used everything that I ever was and am becoming to bring me to right here. I believe that God is working in each and every life in this room. In each place, God is trying to bring us to being the very best version of ourselves. I think we can best see that power working when we look backwards on our life. There's an old French proverb that says, "Gratitude is the heart's memory." There's extraordinary grace in looking backward on your life. You see things from a new perspective, and graduation is that sort of milestone that makes us look backward, and it makes us give thanks. As we look backward, maybe we'll also get a glimpse of what we think is most important and most valuable. Someone said, feeling grateful helps us realize that all of life is really a gift. Today we give thanks for all those who've helped us reach this moment, all those life givers who've loved, supported, cheered us on, made today possible. You know who they are. Forbes magazine says that one of the unexpected gifts of our last few years of lockdown and uncertainty is that we have gotten clear about what's most important in life. It helped us clarify. I hope so, and I hope it's lasting. I am enormously grateful that after almost 30 years, Grace led me long ago to the Troy family, where I studied leadership and I learned how to put love and leadership together. With the mentorship of Dr. Hawkins, who taught me and many others, I was given a chance to figure out that leadership is always, no matter where you practice it, the management of hope, and that those you lead do not care so much about what you know until they know how much you care. This great university and its wonderful people have been an extraordinary blessing to me and also to you, and you can come back for more. Graduation ceremonies actually began in the 12th century, a long old time ago, for the purpose expressly of giving thanks to God for leading us to the accomplishments that we celebrate today. These robes we actually wear, mine's a little different, were derived from robes that were worn by those earliest monks. As scary as that seems, universities began as places to train people for ministry. And no, we're not going to spring on asking you for a sermon. But more than anything, graduation is a recognition that nothing we achieve happens exclusively through our own power and ingenuity, no matter how strong we feel. Whether we acknowledge it or name it in the same way, there is a higher power at work in each life pointing the way. We count on grace even when we don't think about it and don't acknowledge it. Our circumstances will always change. We'll always have ups and downs, bad and good times. But grace will transcend our circumstances and ground us in a grand story that is larger than our own, the story of God's redeeming love in the world. I guess like the Blues Brothers, I've always wanted to have a mission from God. But really, I believe that we all are on a mission in life, even if we don't believe God is involved in it. You have to admit, we obviously did not create ourselves, and life is a gift from our Creator. So maybe the most valuable question that we can ask today is, what kind of person will my vocation help me become? Regardless of the kind of job we have, what the job does to and for our heart, our soul, and our spirit is really the greater good and the greater gift. We know the world needs more love. No matter what our vocation or our beliefs, we know that love heals, love redeems, and love saves us. The source of love is the giver of all our good gifts. Will we aim to add love and hope to the world in service of something greater than ourselves, or will we seek only our own gratification? As we answer those questions, we'll likely ultimately need several incarnations and paths. I'm guessing that your accomplishments here are only the beginning of a longer, richer journey of realizing your gifts and of offering them for higher service. I'm betting your work in education, business, or healthcare, or the like, will no less than foster hope and joy in the world. There was an apostle named Paul who was a very reluctant believer. He became a champion for a higher purpose, but he was put in prison, eventually martyred for it. In his very last words before his death, he tells us not to worry when things look bleak or uncertain, to be gentle, and he assures us that there is transforming power and freedom in praying and giving thanks, in rejoicing no matter what life is bringing us. And there is a mysterious gift of a kind of peace that the world will never be able to give us, a peace that guards your heart and mind like sentries in a tomb to keep it safe. When we trust God's love and providence, all things are possible. In Paul's words, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is pleasing, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, and if there is anything worthy of praise, think over and over about these things. Keep on doing the things that you have learned and received and heard and seen in me, and the God of peace will be with you, and love will transcend everything. So today we give thanks for your accomplishments, for your family, your teachers, your supporting team, for your time here at Troy, for the challenge of the adventure ahead and the never-ending net of grace that God has designed for our sake to catch us when we fall. So go now in safety, for you cannot go where God is not. Go in love, for love alone endures. Go with commitment, being assured that God will honor your dedication and guide your path. And in the winding road of life, may God's peace be with you and with those you love always. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Curry, and we give thanks for you, your example, and the inspiring words you've shared with us this morning. Please, let's thank Dr. Curry one more time.
Today is a celebration for each of our graduates and their families, and the level of excitement and pride is certainly understandable. But before we proceed to the awarding of degrees, may I ask your help in 3 ways. First, please remain in your seats to take photographs of graduates in order that everyone may see. Second, please moderate in your applause and celebration as graduates cross the stage. And please remain in your seats until the graduation ceremony is concluded. Thank you. Will the candidates for the associate's degree please rise? Dr. Hawkins, these candidates have completed the requirements for the associate's degree, and on behalf of the faculty, I recommend the degree be conferred.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the state of Alabama and by the authorization of the faculty, it's indeed my pleasure to confer upon each of you the associate degree you have earned. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. You may change your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left, and please be seated. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree please rise? Dr. Hawkins, these candidates have completed all requirements for the bachelor's degree, and on behalf of the faculty, I recommend the degree be conferred.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Troy University and the laws of the state of Alabama, it's indeed my pleasure to confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree you have earned. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. Please change your tassels from the right side to the left side of your cap. You may be seated. Will the candidates for the master's degree please rise? Dr. Hawkins, these candidates have completed all requirements for the master's degree, and on behalf of the graduate faculty, I recommend the degree be conferred.
On behalf of the graduate faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Troy University and the laws of the state of Alabama, it's indeed a pleasure for me to confer upon each of you the master's degree you have earned. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. Please change your tassels from the right side to the left side of your caps, and you may be seated. Will the candidates for the education specialist degree please rise? Dr. Hawkins, these candidates have completed all requirements for the education specialist degree, and on behalf of the graduate faculty, I recommend the degree be conferred.
And by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Troy University and the laws of the state of Alabama, it's indeed a pleasure to confer upon each of you the education specialist degree you have earned. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. Please change your tassels from the right side to the left side of your cap, and you may be seated. Will the candidates for the doctoral degree please rise? Dr. Hawkins, these candidates have completed all requirements for the doctoral degree, and on behalf of the graduate faculty, I recommend the degree be conferred.
On behalf of the graduate faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Troy University and the laws of the state of Alabama, it's indeed a pleasure to confer upon each of you the doctoral degree you have earned. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. You may be seated. At this time, the deans of the colleges will call the graduates forward to receive their diplomas. Dr. Fulmer.
Will the graduates who have earned the associate degree in the College of Arts and Sciences and the associate's degree in the College of Health and Human Services please come forward to receive your diploma? Takia Lanice Smith. Christine Alexa Head. Summa cum laude. Gabrielle Renee Levicu. Summa cum laude. Jaylee Garar Adair. Malachi Rachin Everett. Brady Keith Singleton, summa cum laude. Sierra Danae Leard, summa cum laude. Manala Davis. Sheila Foster. Ashley Danielle Webster. Madison A. Smith. Emma E. Rogers. Jayla Denise White. Andrew Vaughn Galloway, cum laude. Chloe Olivia Lampley, cum laude. Kayla McCarthy. Yancy Amaya Horton. Will the candidates, graduates who've earned the Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies, please come forward to receive your diploma? Elena Samello. Angel Celeste Williams. Raina Nakai Harris. Nakai. Raina Nakai Harris. Anna Nelson, magna cum laude. Jason Paul Hammond. Morgan Elizabeth Fondren, cum laude. Marcus Dwayne Bowler. Michael Joseph Harris. Connecticut Wilson, summa cum laude. Reuben Angel Martell. Stephanie Lynn Martell. Roderick Hughes Wilson. Courtney Cobb Ross. Caitlin N. Botten. Taliason Lee Audis Adams. Blaise Brown. Ayana Jama Jones. Jackson T. Thorpe. Kiefer Punter. Antonio Duvon McDuffie. Trey Darnell Salter. Terrence Lewis. Kirsten Alexandria Walters. Kaylin Brunson. Catherine Francis Andrews. Tyrek Roquan Baker, magna cum laude. Joseph Whitfield Ford, cum laude. Jamarcus Chapman. Jaden McDonald.
Will the graduates who have earned the bachelor's degree in the College of Arts and Sciences please come forward to receive your diplomas? Drakisha Taishionda Stadmeyer. Patricia Faye Gordon, cum laude. Scott Lakota Corbin, summa cum laude. Sheldon Michael Hughes. Matthew Webb. Gwendolyn Janine Wicker. Catherine Abigail Stevens, magna cum laude. Daniel Charles Thorpe II. Luke Matthew Young. Thomas Marcus Benjamin, cum laude. Kana Winsong Talton, summa cum laude. Leah Trammell, cum laude. Allison Danielle Rucker, summa cum laude. Justin McLaughlin. Jordan Evans. Shamaria Early. Robert Stephen Fowler. Daniel Still Rodabaugh. Amber Blake Markley, magna cum laude. Kaylin Lalani Collins. Jayla Shakira James. Casey Creel, summa cum laude. Alexandra Grace Scarborough, summa cum laude. John Toby Powell. Robert Sawyer McKenzie. Spencer Paul Hodges, cum laude. Cameron Scott Dowdy. Jacob Ryan Shiver. Benjamin R. Bailey. Henry Jones III. Destiny Cheyenne Vinsel. Brendan Clayton, cum laude. Zachary Earl Beaumont Estes. Setke Williams, magna cum laude. Hunter Marshall Bettner, cum laude. Kevin Stringer. Dylan Scott Riley. Bryant Kingsley Hussey. Brennan Price. Richard Earl Cox III. Kamaya Asante Burks. John Noah Tessier, summa cum laude. Lakin Ruth Little. Dylan Cole Malden. Christian Joseph Murphy. Kendall Boynton, cum laude. Taylor Boynton, magna cum laude. Nicholas Anthony Molk, summa cum laude. Adeline Grace Armstrong, magna cum laude. Emily Ann Larimore, cum laude. Imogene Kirkpatrick, magna cum laude. Brittany K. Givens. Anthony Sarkeesian. Brittany Santia March. Bailey Catherine Evans. Destiny Lee Manning. Kaya L. Beckham. Jasmine Nicole Riley. Savannah Poling, summa cum laude. Madison Olivia Park, magna cum laude. Emmerich Glendale Pettis. Amanda Kelly Bodoni. Marcus Rogers. Aubrey C. Stewart, summa cum laude. Alyssa Victoria Bonanno. Courtney Brown. Jordan Ashley Eddy. Daryl D. Brooks. Travis Baker Ellis, summa cum laude. Jackson Ray Connor. Megan Elizabeth Patterson, cum laude. Joshua Patrick O'Daniel. Marianne Lauren Costas. Tachina Shantavia Johnson. Bailey Rushing, cum laude. Ashley Morgan, cum laude. Devin Bradley. Kiara Danielle Monet Dack. Anna Blake Langford, magna cum laude. Peyton L. Wesson, summa cum laude. Courtney Soley, summa cum laude. Ryan Jackson Howard, summa cum laude. Andrew Lawson Meyer, magna cum laude. Landon Blake McCardle, summa cum laude. Peyton Gordon McPhail, magna cum laude. Carl Vincent Pratt III, magna cum laude. Seth H. Whitehurst. Brandon Luke Johnson, summa cum laude. Austin James Robbins, magna cum laude. Timothy Showalter, magna cum laude. Shantae Simone Valerie. Richard Williams. Gina Desalier. Sydney Lane Roberts. Marlon David Burks. Francisco Alvarez, magna cum laude. Alexandria Elizabeth Brinson. Callie Elizabeth Wiggins, summa cum laude. Joshua Devon Dowsey, cum laude. Benjamin Wesley Seegers, summa cum laude. Leanne Elaine Conqui, magna cum laude. Donald Dewan Clea Jr. Sarah Norman. Ivan Tarasenko. Wesley Goff Bagwell, magna cum laude. Tequila Monet Spicer. Christiana Danielle Melson. Vanessa Toriana Palia Frank, magna cum laude. Jay Danae Johnson. Elena Michelle Bush. Teen Bowie, summa cum laude.
Will the graduates receiving the bachelor's degree in the Sorrel College of Business please come forward to receive your diploma? Jackson Parker Murphy. Caleb Andrew Kennedy. Julianne Elizabeth Hester, magna cum laude. Lyndon Dawson Adamson, cum laude. Hayu Than Vo. Dang Min La, cum laude. Caleb Carr, English. Jordan Tyler Burleson. Mary Elizabeth Fowler. Jacob Chandler Grossenbach. Nicholas Owen James. Seth Allen Elmore. Casey Robert Marinari. Mallory Cecilia McCall. Leanne Beverly Jordan. Hayden Nicole Blunt, cum laude. Jessica Stevens Lambert, magna cum laude. Benjamin Franklin Joyner III, cum laude. Kanan Biggs. Caden Turner Lunsford, cum laude. Nicholas Gregory Shaver. Jared Milton Jones, cum laude. Chloe Snow Grainer. Spencer A. Weber. Tyler Corbin. Bailey Austin Barfoot. Dalton O'Reilly Cates, cum laude. Ava Nicole Carnaza, magna cum laude. Melody Grace Taylor, summa cum laude. Brett Ashley Bowers. Kaylee Alexis Dillard. Kenna Elise Jordan. Matthew Smith. Emily Leanne Stevens. Mary Scott Milner, summa cum laude. Dax Lamar Holland Weed. Elizabeth Avila Perez. Ramsey W. Hazim. Hao Shin Wong, cum laude. Kaylee Grantham Smith, Elena Renee Cook. Dawson Foster. Joel Anderson Miller, Jr., magna cum laude. Jessica Amanda Jones. Antran Fong Nguyen, cum laude. Thainok Nguyen. Matthew Kennedy Simmons. Tanner Mitchell Patterson. Milton G. Watson. Nilda Isabel Robledo. Alexis Nicole Allen, magna cum laude. Jacob Green Hust. Shayla Dawn Wilson. Carson Perkapile, summa cum laude. William Cameron Crumpler. Thomas Woodfin Bruce Clark IV, summa cum laude. Michaela Marie Chantel Streeter, magna cum laude. Jillian Elizabeth Parsons, magna cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Green. DeMarcus K. Narcisse. Brianna Nicole Katz. Heather Rayanne Taylor, summa cum laude. Emily Ann Camille Anderson, magna cum laude. Matthew D. Stafiri. Joshua Saunders. John Ryan Knight. Michael Chase Wilson. Mary Beth Whitlock, magna cum laude. Valentina Palomino. How fam? Najee Yang. My Win. Thin Tran. Miles Evans. Kayla Ann Ward. Olivia Noel Williams. Parker Stephen Owens. Austin Chris. Shaylee Scarberry, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Pruce. Janaya Arnea Dancer. Janaya Arnea Dancer, my apologies. Aaliyah R. Tarrant, cum laude. Jayla Newt. Morgan Rainey. Bryson Trey Wilson. Trent Jason Trammell. Carlos Anton Talaya. Vanessa Jimenez, magna cum laude. Brett J. Gerber. Anthony Terrell Jefferson, Jr. Jamar Arkell Earl. Shanoya Stacy Ann Caldwell. Canicia Janae Coleman. Hassan Malik Muhammad.
Will the graduates who have earned the bachelor's degree in the College of Communication and Fine Arts please come forward to receive your diplomas? Joshua A. Windus. Alexis Bree Ellison. Emily G. Johnston. Matthew Downs, cum laude. Davis Gregory Watts. Claudia Peppenhorst, magna cum laude. Kaylee Wright, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Nicole Milstead. Maxwell Patrick George, cum laude. Dawson James Tidwell, magna cum laude. Ingrid Olivia Lieb, summa cum laude. Ava Catherine Jackson. Zeta Alyssa Ingram, magna cum laude. Mary M. Krigler, cum laude. Colby Cannon. Madeline Grace Houston. Jeffrey Alex Dover, cum laude. Nikel Sherrod Anthony. Carrie Strickland, cum laude. Macy Ashton Olive, magna cum laude. Marley Rhiannon Davis, summa cum laude. Catherine Anderton, cum laude. Grace Elizabeth Bodiford. Brantley G. Lawrence, magna cum laude. Kayla Mackenzie Jarvis, summa cum laude. Rebecca N. Briscoe, summa cum laude. Christopher Gary King. Michaela Kiara Hill. Jaden Carlos, summa cum laude. Mary Elizabeth Adams, summa cum laude. Arlana Rose Spencer, magna cum laude. Christina Cervone, summa cum laude. Ireland Rose Clayton, summa cum laude. Alexandra Folks, magna cum laude. Grayson Olivia Harris, cum laude. Ethan Alexander Tyler. Julia Paige Husky, summa cum laude. Lexi Ray Bowden, cum laude. Maya Nell Sokol, magna cum laude. Marie Alice Porter, magna cum laude. J.C. Danielle Moore. Long Dong. Blake Henry Green. Trinity Davis. Tanea Ashlyn Ginyard, cum laude. Tanaya Ginyard, cum laude. Liana Nicole Lake, cum laude. Kelsey Donahue, summa cum laude. Hannah Lee Jones. Emma Mackenzie Lee, magna cum laude. Jane Triana McKee, cum laude. Thomas Chambers Hartzell. Dawson Lee Hicks. Marissa Janae Lacey. Ambria Faith Mixon, magna cum laude. Lara White, summa cum laude. Ashby M. Hendrickson, summa cum laude. Tyon Palmer. Jacqueline Diana Lambert, cum laude. And Carlos Duane Crawford, Jr.
Will the graduates who have earned the bachelor's degree in the College of Education please come forward to receive your diploma? Keandra Michelle Jackson. Unique Chapman. Caitlin Charlie Deal, summa cum laude. Kalisha Balbino. Kara L. Summerlin. Mackenzie Diane Harris, cum laude. Peyton Mackenzie Brown, summa cum laude. Justin Matthew Milo. Marie Danye Spinks. Maria Ramsey. Adela Melissa Pete. Macy Marie Krigler, summa cum laude. Sarah Elaine Messick, magna cum laude. Lindsay Winter, magna cum laude. Bethany Hope Scarborough. Hannah Grace Fuller, summa cum laude. Lauren Jane Bueller, cum laude. Trentarius Lee Einer. Kristen McKenzie, cum laude. Miranda Gabriela De Leon, magna cum laude. Gabriela Acacia Edwards, cum laude. Hallie Elizabeth Hill, magna cum laude. Caitlin Bonnie Beecham. Bailey Bear, summa cum laude. Sarah Kleinschmidt. Zaina Salme, summa cum laude. Hayden Bryant Rushing, magna cum laude. Jana Creech Shively. Caitlin Nicole Nolan, summa cum laude. Cindy Daughtry Britton, cum laude. Catherine T. Freeman, magna cum laude. Savannah Justine Payne, cum laude. Ricky Joseph Traylor, cum laude. Ayla Trujillo, summa cum laude. Sabri Sarah Lynn White, cum laude. Carson Gregory Rivers, magna cum laude. Shelby Christine Kerlock, summa cum laude. Jarman Otez Isom. Stephen Joshua Fireman. Julia Marie Brooks, summa cum laude. Jarrett Easton Lumpkin, cum laude. Selena Maria Stubbs. Ty E. Brown. Cassidy K. Barrett. Jessica Layton Thompson, cum laude. Ariana Davison. Kenitris Wright. Jordan Mack Montgomery. Emily K. Potter, cum laude. Anna Grace White, summa cum laude. Maria Gabrielle Solomon, summa cum laude. Abby Diane Polk, summa cum laude. Ashley Mackenzie Genver, summa cum laude. Erin Michaela Butler, magna cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Kisser, cum laude. Deja Montrese Bell, summa cum laude. Macy Sherelle Barber, cum laude. Kinley Danae Powell, cum laude.
Austin Krause Taylor, magna cum laude.
Angela Broom, cum laude. Cassidy Reeder. Carson Arant. Madeline Avery McCoy, magna cum laude. Abigail Grace Denhart. Jerry Ronald Magoo III. Anne Elizabeth Murphy, magna cum laude. Taylor Haynes Dillard. Carly Summer Colbert, summa cum laude. Amelia Claire Bowden, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Flea, magna cum laude. Kylie Ray Ritchie, cum laude. Hannah Noel Glass, summa cum laude. Lillian Rosalie Fulmer, summa cum laude. Charity Ann Smith, magna cum laude. Elena Catherine Pody, magna cum laude. Samuel Lee Martin, cum laude. Taylor Denise Stubbs. Amelia Marie Jenkins. Sarah Castro. Elizabeth Jane Turner, summa cum laude. Caitlin Amelia Grohowski, cum laude. Lucinda Elise Pinkard. Alexis Nicole Brownlee, cum laude. Hannah Elaine Granger. Paige Fisher. Keely Marie McGriff, magna cum laude. Joshua Dante Rousseau. Taylor Lee Culpepper. Judy Estali Campbell, summa cum laude. Camilla Crenshaw, cum laude. Shantina Quinshayla Whittle, cum laude. Tiffany Nicole Moore. Tamara Elenia Russ, cum laude. Alyssa Lynn Magyar, magna cum laude. Alexandria Marguerite Neal. Faith I. McClendon, summa cum laude. Aaron J.C. Todd. Jacob Lane Davidson. Javier Llanares. Ashlyn Rain Jackson, magna cum laude. Pete Thomas Garrett. Christopher Phillips. Presley R. Anderson, summa cum laude. Hannah Claire Homan, summa cum laude. Crystal Nicole Walsh. Kanisha Marie Stallworth. Jewel Taylor Robinson. Morgan Elizabeth Thompson, magna cum laude. Lillian Grace Willett, magna cum laude. Kaylee Day Dozier, summa cum laude. Madison Lynn Lovingood Chandler, cum laude. Abby Lauren Etheridge, summa cum laude. Allison Grace Grant, cum laude. Lauren Kate Hunter, summa cum laude. Rebecca Lynn Dice, summa cum laude. Christian LeJean Hudgens. Bailey A. Kamakowski, summa cum laude. Anna Grace Tidwell, cum laude. Gabriella Andrina Creighton. Jeremiah LaShun Hunter. Simone Dominique Jackson.
Will the graduates who've earned their bachelor's degree from the College of Health and Human Services please come forward to receive your diploma? Michael Kyle Wombles, cum laude. Sheridan Mackenzie Bolden. Meredith Leanne Green, magna cum laude. Tamaya Kanisa Godfrey. Catrice Marie Burns. Destiny Marie Addison Davenport. Amani Deshawn Smith Jordan. Janiria Lashandia Lampley. Jacob Parker Odom. Cameron Lane Roberts. Haley Travis, summa cum laude. Erica Mosley Turner. Connor Owen Price. Ira Luke Benton. Cameron Dwayne Flowers. John Matthew Fowler, magna cum laude. Jakimbria Brianna Carr. Sonia Latasha Henry. Micaiah Miles. Michaela Gabrielle Strickland. Peyton Madison Berry, summa cum laude. McKenna Charlene Stafford, magna cum laude. Lindsay Marie LaRoche, cum laude. Monet Randall, summa cum laude. Katie Marissa Morgan. Marlo White, summa cum laude. Emily Ray Cordell, summa cum laude. Reagan Nicole McCall, magna cum laude. Rebecca Corrine Starling, magna cum laude. Xavier Williams. Jonathan Edward Strickland, summa cum laude. Daniel Conan Patterson, magna cum laude. Dorian Allen Hall. Tanya Bryant Coates, cum laude. Bridget Vanessa Ninjali Triplet. Karima McNabb. Larissa K. Poole, magna cum laude. Shirley Isbell Brunson, summa cum laude. Caroline Lee Stevens. Abby Evelyn Cox. Keely Ann Stokes. Riley Campbell. Lindsay Fleming, summa cum laude. Emily Gallops. Taylor Andrea Jackson. Jenna Hope Mitchell, magna cum laude. Gabriella Grace Gianna, magna cum laude. Gabrielle Renee Dallas. Alicia Janae Beverly. Ellen Danielle Taylor. Atina Tompkins Jones. Alina Greer Donald. Ariana Monique Anderson. Bronwyn E. Johnson. Shay Lynn McNally. Katrina Ann Shorey. Malaysia Laketa Smith. Brianna Hollinger. Althea Jordan Marsh, summa cum laude. Sarah Ann Elizabeth Devers. Carson Bailey Blanchard, cum laude. Ashley Grace Phillips, summa cum laude. Haley Michelle Gatlin. Lillian Ross Barty. Ansley McKay Drummonds, summa cum laude. Mackenzie Grace Johnston, cum laude. Peyton Lane Reynolds, cum laude. Hagan Bryant Hall, magna cum laude. Samantha Christine Amater, magna cum laude. Daniel Adadire Falaude. Madison Alexis Gilbert, magna cum laude. Dejana Raquel Walton. Jada Sadelphia Simmons, cum laude. Aim Samaria Glover Warren. Sydney Mims Patterson, summa cum laude. Kendall Lauren Crooks, cum laude. Reagan Kelly Jackson, magna cum laude. Kaylin A. Tomlinson, magna cum laude. Jayla Jemiah McCoy. Hannah Nicole Francis. Nicole Prater, summa cum laude. Haley Renee Gossett, cum laude. Jazana Westry, cum laude. Ashley A. Townsend. Carly Carol Grant. Olivia Claire Scoper. Catherine Rose Free, summa cum laude. Sadie Lee Smith. Mary Catherine Hollingshead, magna cum laude. Lawson Elizabeth Mathis, magna cum laude. Marquise Renard Davis. Caitlin Scott Currenson, magna cum laude. Sarah Grace Garrity, cum laude. Abby Clardy. Julie Morgan Crow, cum laude. Mallory Shea Evans. Anne Catherine Estes, magna cum laude. Abigail Nicole Brazington. Sally Sims Brown. Alyssa English 2. Madeline Driggers. Jasmine Leona Hopkins. Mary Helen Quirm. Latrell Murray. Jakia A. Miles. Jasmine S. Poole. Shania Ariane Grace, cum laude. And Quinette Nelms. And Quinette Nelms. Patrice L. Jones. Tia A. Birmingham. Felice Monique King. Laurent Elijah Noel.
Will the graduates who have earned the master's degree in the College of Arts and Sciences please come forward to receive your diplomas? James Cabarrus. Derek Lee Johns. Jacquinette Nails. Madison Caitlin Kennedy. Justin Roschwerger. Franziska Marie Arend. Edward Yorgay. Gabrielle Lee Jones. Sherry Diaz. Brianna Lene Chapman. Stephen Shane Wagner. Summer Ashley Wagner. Marissa Taylor Martinez. Ajaya Singha Revelu Shamahan. Sai Teha Kamakonda. Cameron Faith Crum. Lanisha Garner. Jessica Ellen Williams. Patrice Lois Ross. Jessica Olivia Harris. Nayan Kuber. Sunita Thupa. Tamil Surha Nara Simhan. Rupa Sambar. Gautam Sekar. Neha Sudhir Naik Dalal. Ravi Bimjiwayi Vagani. Dixita Kamla Shabi Patel. Alexis Nicole Nank.
Will the graduates receiving the master's degree in the Sorrel College of Business please come forward to receive your diploma? Nahid Khan Saba. Bethaya. Reginald M. Bethea, Jr. Ashley Nicole Griffin. James William Fisher. Tristan Andrew Black. Stuart Allen Wilson. Jada Walton. Tylia Shanae Hooks. Kiefer Wayne Quick. Katie Lynn Schmitz. Dylan Patrick Wentworth. Paleo Antuna Miana. Edmund Speaky. T-Bay Moore. Caleb Dane Couch. Evan Martin. Nathaniel A. Schultz. Jonathan P. Thompson. Charles D. Castillo IV. Delfeo Shamar Matthews. John Green Stamps, Jr. Matthew Jordan Thomas. Jameer Renee Walton. Jonathan L. Taylor. Ton Kim Tran. Anthony Siples. Mary John Christelle Mendoza. Denisha T. Reeves. Joseph Michael Jones. Richmond Lawrence Jackson. Hyen Dow. Kendra McGee. Shalou Pacrell. Ashley Hawkins. Terrence Javon Head. Jonah Frederick Thomas.
Will the graduates who have earned the master's degree in the College of Communication and Fine Arts please come forward to receive your diplomas? Robert Edison Stevens IV. Brianna Kaylee Daniels. Kaylin Marie Ingram. Brianna Gail Davis. Starla Elaine Lewis. Kiana Shantris Bullock.
Will the graduates who have earned the master's degree in the College of Education please come forward to receive your diplomas? Miranda K. Hartzell. Allison Brooke Maples. Alyssa Danielle Martin. Emma Catherine Burney. Caesarea McCord. Emily Ann Reed. Amber Michael Carnathan. Jacob Taylor Brown. Faith Ronisha Thomas. Jalen Jawan Pruitt. Michael James Hoy. Morgan Lee Watkins. Mary Catherine Helton. Cody Lawrence Gerardo. Amanda Brogdon. Kayla M. Sager. Stephen Earl Shandel. Alexia Shantera Dubose.
Will the graduates who earned a master's degree from the College of Health and Human Services please come forward to receive your diploma? Stephanie Elizabeth Terrell. Jenna Stone Snell. Kelsey Brianne Green. Alyssa Jo Denson. Kendra Crum. Anna Brown Smith. Amanda Rochelle Chandler. Austin Michael Viver. Victoria Lee Merritt. Alyssa Wolf. Brittany Giddens Sheffield. Amanda Leanne McCormick. Merlene Katiana Valson. Miranda Lee Posey. Lacey Walton Redmill. Olivia Crawford Banowski. Sierra Kilcrease Austin. Parker O'Neill Pitts. Victor Nieves III. Tayala Ursula Hale. Leela S. Rivers. Caitlin Estelle Kulas. Jesse Taylor Perry.
Will the graduates who have earned the Education Specialist degree please come forward to receive your diplomas? Ariel Brittany Talley. Marika Elaine Floyd.
Will the graduates who've earned their doctorate from the College of Health and Human Services please come forward to receive your diploma? Rebecca Jo Allen Jones. Say less. Godfrey Anike. Mary Catherine Knox. Annabelle Jamie Martinez. Caroline Shinyonye Peters. Jacqueline Denise Thomas. Kimberly Nicole Snow.
Will the graduates receiving the doctoral degree in the Sorrel College of Business please come forward? Dr. Taylor Rice Gilmore. Dr. Richard Kyle Conkle.
Stepped up in front of Colonel Donegan. Sorry about that. I almost forgot about you. I'm not BG.
Dr. Hawkins Jr., leaders, graduates, and distinguished guests, it is both an honor and a privilege to be part of this commencement this morning and introduce the accomplished young men and women standing before you. These future leaders will serve as commissioned second lieutenants in both the United States Army and Air Force, as directed by the President of the United States, based on the authority granted to him by the United States Constitution. Our first set of graduates are from the Army. Tyreek Baker was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Army as a signal officer. His first assignment will be at Schofield Barracks in Hawaii. Second Lieutenant Baker is from Lynette, Alabama, and his degree is in interdisciplinary studies. Hannah Francis was commissioned as a second lieutenant into the United States Army as a Nurse Corps officer. Her first assignment will be at Fort Sam Houston for basic officer leader course, and then she will receive her first duty station. Second Lieutenant Francis' degree is in nursing. Maxwell George was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Army as a signal officer. His first assignment will be at Fort Gordon, Augusta, Georgia. Second Lieutenant George is from Demopolis, Alabama, and his degree is in communications. Julianne Hester was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Army as a military police officer. Her first assignment will be at Fort Bliss, Texas. Second Lieutenant Hester is from Sunrise Beach, Texas, and her degree is in hospitality, sport, and tourism management. Caleb Kennedy was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Army as an infantry officer. His first assignment will be at Fort Benning, Georgia. Second Lieutenant Kennedy is from Birmingham, Alabama, and his degree is in business management. Nicholas Molk was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Army as an adjutant general officer. His first assignment will be at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Second Lieutenant Molk is from Tallahassee, Florida, and his degree is in political science. Now on to the Air Force. Catherine Stevens was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Air Force as a combat systems officer. Her first assignment will be at Naval Air Station Pensacola for training, and then she will receive her first duty station. Catherine Stevens is from Spanish Fort, Alabama, and her degree is in criminal justice. As volunteers, these graduates will enter a unique profession that requires a specialized expertise, commitment, and sacrifice. A profession that entrusts these graduates with the responsibility of preserving the United States' national security. A profession that asks more of its members than any other profession, no matter what branch, job, rank, or status. All service members belong to the profession of arms, and as professionals are expected to hold the highest of standards and be guided by our service core values. As we sit here today, less than 0.5% of the United States population serves in the military, and these leaders have stepped up to answer their nation's call. It is with great honor that I present to you Troy University's Army and Air Force Second Lieutenants. At this time, these future officers will render salutes of respect and appreciation to Dr. Hawkins, the presiding official of today's ceremony. And secondly, to fellow graduates and guests who represent the American citizens we have sworn to protect and defend. Thank you.
At this time, I would ask you to please stand for the alma mater and the benediction. Congratulations again to all the graduates. Please join Dr. Sarah Wee in singing the alma mater, which will be found on the bottom of page 4 in your program. as well as on the screens at either end of the arena. The alma mater will be followed by the benediction offered by Bernard Thomas. Please remain in your seats until the platform party and the graduates have exited the arena. Thank you.
Lord, it is said that the harvest is plenty and the workers are few. Lord, I pray that each of these graduates will be a light to the harvest and a light to the world. I pray that these men and women are joyful and intentional in their pursuit of their respective paths. Lord, I pray that when they fall, they get back up. And when they face trials, you give them the strength to persevere and the strength to endure. So I pray that they will conquer the task at hand. Graduates, as you leave this place, may you look to those around you with compassion and grace. May you walk in humility and think about others before yourselves. May you seek the happiness that is true. May you seek true joy. And may you seek the undeniable love of Jesus. Congratulations, graduates. Go Trojans, and God bless you all. Amen.